Good morning. What's up? Let's see. Hmm. Hey, what's up, guys? It's going. It is definitely going. So I see this morning we've already had TWMC going a pretty nice run, almost double in price. So that's pretty interesting. Right now we've got CLDX slowly climbing up. So, not really sure if I would want to touch this. Kind of want to see a pullback on this. Does have a new price target of $8 announced. Yeah, CLDX is running away. It's nice, nice climb so far. Like I said, I want to wait for some type of pullback to get in on this. Maybe back down in the VWAP or something. Keep an eye on TWMC too in case it starts U-shaping back around. Because this one could get going again. Hmm. CLDX is going to have it. It's just acting like it doesn't really want to have much of a pullback. Hmm, 685 would have been a pretty good entry right there. But TWMC starts U-shaping a little bit more. It's possible. And CLDX still slowly climbing. So what's DPW doing? Okay. So DPW, that's a pretty good press release. Awarded 1.4 million purchase offer for defense and aerospace customer. And DPW could possibly get going. Pretty low float. To see if it comes up. CLDX does not want to pull back. But there's going to be some resistance in this 325 area, so maybe it'll hit 325 and then start pulling back. See, TWMC still looking okay. AVDL has a bull flag going on here. This is a beautiful bull flag. Uh, on AVDL. So this could. Let's see. What was the press release though? Private placement. DPW is a pump and dump. I know for a fact it is. I remember 2 years ago where DPW just constantly was ripping and running for no reason whatsoever. But DPW actually does have a good press release, so I mean it could get some attention and get going. You can see there I bought a 1 share and sold 1 share and made a 1 cent profit. I was just testing to make sure that my orders was working because I saw something I didn't think my orders was working for a second. So then that's what that was. That was not anything important. TWMC. Ooh, quick pop up there. TWMC might get going again here. I was kind of wanting more of a U shape. Kind of missed it there a little bit. I like this to pull back a little bit more, consolidate a little bit more before it starts ripping. I don't want it to rip right away. See how CLDX doing right now. So CLDX starting to have a little pullback. Yeah. Hmm. I could only get 90 shares of this. I'm thinking about maybe going here. Just have a 750. Kind of a 750 stop loss. I don't want to get in at 776. I want to get in a little closer. Who knows? Wait and give that a second. BXRX as well. And BXRX not looking too bad. They did get FDA approval. It's a lot of possible opportunities still for it to be Friday and be this late. See, and keep an eye on AVDL too. I'm telling you, this is getting squeezed. Excuse me. This is like a perfect flag right here, perfect pendant or whatever you want to call this, but it's a triangle. That's all that matters. Is this is a triangle and it's getting squeezed really really tight. So this could get a pop on it. Doesn't have a lot of volume right now, but it is definitely getting squeezed. TWMC is holding up its gains after the halt. So there is a possibility. Damn, I'd like to got in at 748 right there. You're in 951 on what, BRX? Is that what you guys are talking about? Oh, an AVDL starting to pop. I'm half tempted. The only thing I'm not a fan of is how big the float is. It's still not that big. It's only 37 million. But I think this is going to start moving. Everybody's hopping in on BXRX right now, I guess. Does have the FDA approval, and it's a very low float. I'm kind of thinking maybe I might go 2. I'm not sure if I want to go BXRX, TWMC. Can't get a lot of shares of BXRX. So I need it to rip pretty hard. TWMC is starting to get a little spicy. Let's see, did I get partially filled on something? What happened there? Okay. So I'm filled on TWMC at 804, 80 shares. And as long as it stays above 8, then I'm going to stay in it. Let's see if it starts to starts going here. It is a little overextended. Oof. Don't start dropping too hard here. So I want this to get back over 8. I just like this little U-shaped pattern that it has going on. It's kind of a little U here. $6.50. Let's see if it gets back down that low. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Because it's got to be this candle or the next candle where it's going to start popping. If not, it is going to have a pullback. So, we will see here. We can get back over 8. And the 9 EMA for the first time is starting to get to the VWAP here. So if it crosses over, could be looking pretty good. Ooh, little dip there. Don't just to dip out too much. Want the VWAP to hold up. This may be done. That candle was not a good candle. Well, there's a decent buyer at 775. Low floats have sucked the last 2 weeks. You're not wrong about that. Maybe I might have to get away from that thought of wanting to trade low floats. If they're not ripping, they're not ripping. So it's a little sketchy right now on this stock. Kind of a flag on this stock as well right now. So it needs to get back over $8 soon, or it's probably not going to rip. Got a 13-cent spread right now on the stock. It's starting to look a little red. This needs to start coming back up. There we go. This candle needs to close higher than it's showing right now. not gonna get out yet. Get out if I get out now. It's just. I mean, we still got the 750 support and this VWAP here, and the 9's still coming up. There's still a lot going on. Getting out now would just be just taking a loss to take a loss. I've got my finger on the trigger if it starts breaking down, it starts cracking. Ooh, I don't like where that candle opened up at. This candle does not immediately come up, then I am definitely getting out of this because that's not a good spot for it to open. There we go, starting to pop up a little bit. Trying to figure out where the bottom of this flag is here. TLCA is ripping now. A little bit of buyers starting to come back into this. See if we're going to get back over 8 here. There we go. Some buying coming in. We're over 8. Oh, and we're back below 8. Oh, man. God's all over the place right now. This is all over the place. I've got like $89 left, so I could add like a share or a couple shares if I wanted to add, but that's all right. I don't want to add. I'm going to just roll with this 80 shares. It's Friday. I'm going to give it a chance here, try to make a little something. Because if it does start breaking, it should get back up to 868, at least the high of the day. I think we could test. If we get up there. Right now it's still a little sketchy. It's still hard to tell. If TNWC closes over the 5 or over 8 on the 5 minute, you're jumping in one life. We'll see. It got up there for a second, but it's still kind of struggling. So you got about a minute and 20 seconds to see where its close is at. Needs a little bit more buying volume to push it up over 8 right now. But it's slowly creeping there. It's being a slow creeper. A little bit of red coming in. I don't like that. This really needs to come up. That's not great drop there. Need it back in that 780 range. So it's poking at the $8 mark. Ooh, I don't like that candle. These candles keep opening up lower than where they were last priced at, which is really nerve-wracking. There's definitely some pressure on this stock right now, some selling pressure. But if enough buying volume comes in, we could get a short squeeze on this guy. The triangle is getting tighter. So regardless, one way or another, this is either going to drop hard or it's going to rip hard. The slow movements are going to end here very soon. I've got my finger on the trigger in case this does start breaking down. See, BRXRX all the way up to 970. Ooh. This looks like it might start breaking down here. Needs to start coming back up right in a second. So that was a good call y'all had on BXRX. It is getting that nice move. Now if TMWC can start getting going. I don't like that. This is a sketchy area for a lot of selling to be coming in. This really needs to start coming up. These bids need to get out of the 760 range. Need to be up in the 770s, 780s. Moving back up. Ooh, that was a lot of red. Ooh, we might start cracking down here. Yeah, we're starting to crack down. Man, it cracked down so fast. Couldn't get out quick enough. I got out, but ended up taking a $58 loss. I was down 20, and then I was down 58 like that in the blink of an eye. So, well, that's what I was saying. If this started cracking, it was going to crack fast. So whatever. You got me, TWMC. You got me. Yeah, nice little U-shape on BXRX. Starting to break over the VWAP right now. Just remember, $10 is going to be real tough resistance, so it's going to be hard to break that. See, DPW didn't do anything. IMPX nothing. GMPX nothing. So AVDL ever pop? AVDL got a little pop out of that from 9 to 940. So actually, that was a good little play there for a 40-cent little play. Too bad. Whoops. See, DPW. Here we are. Okay, here we go. BXRX. So the VWAP holding up as a bit of resistance. That 9.7. Let's see, where's it at? Yeah, the 975 area on BXRX. But looking pretty good. So what'd this guy do? CLDX pulled back as well. And TLCA is in this gap to fill. It has a gap to fill all the way up to 275, basically. So this could potentially keep running. It's already ran quite a bit, though. It looks like it's going to keep trying here. I really like this gap. But I think 150 is going to be pretty tough resistance. Yeah, 150 held up with some resistance there. Let's see. BXRX still right here at the VWAP. A little light on volume right now, looks like. Taka pull back to 140 so far. TWMC looks like it's about to crack pretty hard. Let's see. Ooh, BXRX all the way back down to the 9 EMA there. Boo, and that candle opened up pretty low, so BXRX pulling back. Pretty nice pullback so far. Hit the VWAP and came down quite a bit. So, am I going every day? No. Why? Do I need to be going every day? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I haven't been to the barbershop in a while. I was going to go, and then I got sick, and then my hair was crazy, so. Got nervous. Got nervous one life about BXRX. I mean, lock it in. It's a Friday. If you're up, lock it in. Any green is good, especially on a Friday. Now, what I'm doing right now, basically, before Daniel B distracted me, was saying, am I going to the barbershop every day? Because who does that? I got a little bit of money left. I'm looking to maybe get in on Taka. Just to make like 10 or 15 bucks to lighten that loss some, maybe. But that's if Taka, TOCA, if it can pull back a little bit. It's kind of went straight up. But this gap to fill is really something. You're in on 140. I was thinking the same thing, actually. I'm just trying to see if it's going to try to break 150. I might. I just want to see how many sellers are. I kind of want to see how many sellers are at 150 before I jump in. If I don't see a lot, I probably will. I mean, it's only 50 shares, so. Oh, there's not that much. Ooh, man, that was a quick break. That was such a quick break. I got filled at 156. I was trying to get in. I was trying to see 150 on the ask so I could see what the how many sellers was there. And before I could even, as soon as I saw how many there was, I hit buy. But by that time, it was already up to 156. There was not a lot of selling at all. And we're still climbing on this, boy. Boy, big buyers coming in. So there was some very quick big buyers that came in, but now it's starting to pull back again. But I mean, it's like I said, we have this gap. There's no resistance. There's nothing holding this back to 275. There's nothing whatsoever. This gap is a beautiful gap. There's no moving averages. There's no past chart resistance back here. There's nothing. Like I said, if I could just make like 10 bucks to lighten that loss from earlier, I'd be all right with that. If we can see this up to $2 maybe. Put your stop loss at break even. It's having a little trouble with 160 because there's a lot of selling going on there, but It's got some action on it. It's definitely got a lot of the volume right now. Who's a big seller, man. That big seller's trying to push this down. I don't want to add to my loss. We should have support at 150. But if 150 starts cracking down, I'll probably got to get out. I don't want to risk very much on this at all. Yeah, so 150 is trying to hold up as support right now. So if that can hold up as support, be alright to hold this for a few more minutes and see if it's going to get going some more. That gap to fill, I mean, we got a lot of selling out back through here. There was a lot of big selling that got taken out. So that's a good thing. Let's see here. Starting to test. Well, it's not hitting 150 yet, but it's testing the 151. Okay, so 150 still holding up as some support here. Alright, we're starting to move back up here. Let's see if we're going to continue to barrel along. A lot of selling coming in at 155. It's kind of all over the place. A lot of selling starting to come through this. Yeah, we need a green candle. It needs to start coming back up. It needs to stop hitting on this 150, 151. Yeah, 151 area. But a lot of that support at 151 is starting to get taken out. A lot of selling at 152 now. And looks like 150 is going to start breaking down. Yeah, there's a lot of selling. I'm going to go ahead and get out. Yeah, 150 could not hold. I still think this is going to move probably all day. It's probably going to slowly keep climbing up through this, trying to fill this gap at least up to 2. So yeah, nice pullback on that finally. So, what's anything else doing? BXRX still has a chance to get going as well. Yeah. BXRX kind of has a cup and handle on the 5 minutes. The big cup and then your little handle here. It's actually a very nice cup and handle pattern. Just not a lot of volume on it right this second, but it could get going. And CLDX also. CLDX looks like it might start going again. So that could be another one to keep on. For Friday, there's a lot of different plays. It's pretty crazy. And I do have 100 shares of TORC. I'm holding this as a swing trade. I think I found it Wednesday. But it has a very nasty gap as well. Once it breaks 192, it has a gap all the way up to 647. So, super gross gap. It's been slowly building up. Slowly building up. It's now above the 9 and the 50. Sorry, guys. Phew. I'm not completely back and better yet. I'm almost there, but I still got some residuals going on. Don't want to cough you guys off the stream. But yeah, I'm swinging 100 shares of Torque here. Doesn't have a lot of volume right now, but like I said, it's above both these indicators with a huge gap to fill. Slow build up so far. So I don't know how long I'm going to hold Torque for. Maybe a week, maybe a couple weeks. But I just like this giant gap on this, so give me just a second, guys. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, swinging Torque. We'll see what happens with it. But like I said, this gap is such a big gap to fill. So I think it'll at least get up to that $192, $2 area and test that resistance there. But yeah, just a little swing. I just really like that pattern, and I think it's got potential. So the handle's still kind of forming on BXRX. BXRX. I don't know why I can't say that one. CLDX still looking like it has some potential. See, TLCA actually starting to make a little bit of a U shape here, back up. Like I said, I don't think this one's done because of this gap to fill, and it's already got volume today. But yeah, it's Friday. Honestly, I don't think much else is going to go on here in the next 20-30 minutes. And BXRX starting to look a little weak. Yeah. This candle really needed to come up. Now that this candle's dropping, that kind of ruins the whole cup and handle. Yeah, there you go, One Life. But because I've been sick, I have lots of different things I need to do with the bank and taxes and all kinds of stuff. So, CLDX, yeah. So, we'll be back here. See Daniel B. Yeah, nothing really has. A lot of fake out breakouts, really. Unless you got in TWMC really early. So, yeah. But, yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day. Go try to get some stuff done. But we'll be back here. We'll be back here Monday. We got the streams back going. CLDX, yeah. It's possible. It's possible it could get going too. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day, guys. Thank everybody for joining me. As always, I'm glad to be back. So we'll start the streams up. We'll be back Monday, like I said. And it is the weekend, so you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there. Stay sanitary so you don't get sick. It's been a rough week with no well. Well, I'm back, so we'll keep it going. So, yeah, guys, have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday.